Okay, measures 1 through 3. I'm going to finish that thought on measure 4 by doing this. That's all it is, really slow. Again. Okay, so I'm going to play measures 1 through 4 now. Okay, now on to measure 5 and 6. Those are our two chords. We have the C chord, the C6. So again, it's C into that G/B chord. And the end of that G/B, you got to play that open 6th string again. So one more time. So each of those majors has that open 6th string. Okay, on to measures 7 through 10. I'll play them slowly. Okay, one more time, a little bit quicker. Okay. The main thing on that to remember is to hold that tie note out on the end of the first measure to establish that sort of lagging feel. I don't know how to really describe it. So one more time on those. A little bit slower this time. Okay, now as soon as I play that last 4th and 3rd open string on measure 10, I got to jump right back into measure 11. So I'm going to do that again just on measure, well, I'll do the whole thing, and then I'm going to keep going into 11. So here it goes. Okay, so now I'm up to measure 17. This is where they've added an extra measure, and I don't know why. But it sounds best if you actually play like the first 2 notes of measure 17 and then finish the next 3 beats in measure 18. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to play the first 2 notes in measure 17, which is this. And then I'm going to go to measure 18 and finish playing like this. I'm going to finish playing out from measure 19 all the way up to 26, through 26. So this is measures 19 through 26, and then I'm going to come back and talk about what I did. So here it goes. Okay, so let's look at what happened there. On measure 19, on beat 3, I played it like this. Beat 3 and beat 4, I played like this, which is different. I put a trill in there, and I noticed that's what Bert does on his YouTube video too. So it's, instead of, I go. So there's a slight difference on that. And you just got to jump back. What I keep getting confused on is I see this dot right here, and I keep thinking 5th fret, but it's not. That's really our 4th fret when we got the capo on, where it's at. So it's a bit confusing. You just got to get the hang of renumbering your frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without the dot. Okay, so on 21, instead of playing what they have written here, he actually plays this, which you can really hear. There's a definite difference there. So you have your 2nd and 5th fret, first and fourth finger on the fifth and fourth string, play those together, and then open fifth and then fourth fret on the fourth string, and then back. So it's just a back and forth. That's all he does. So that's replacing beats basically 1 and 2, and then I jump back on beat 3 with this, where it's written in the O and the 2. Okay, and then he's got this new little section where you're just doing something similar. You got 5 and 2 here. So that's starting on the end of measure 22 on beat 4. And then measures 24 through 26, to the end of 26, are basically the same as what we had at the beginning of the song, where we were playing. Now if you watch Bert play, what he actually does is he throws in an open string after beat and of 2 there, where he's just got those two together. He'll play the open fourth string again, and you'll notice that in measures 8 and 9 he does the same thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play. And that's it. Basically the song loops back, it repeats, does that a couple times, and then we've got the coda, which I'll show you next. I'm going to play it the way that it's played on the CD. I like that better than the way he does it live. But remember, we are down half a step because on the CD he's got a capo on the 4th fret. But it's pretty simple, really. What he does is he just has these octaves starting on the 2nd fret, 5th string, so it's. And then after he plays that, he bends the 6th fret, which in this case is the dot right there, and he bends it basically to the same note that we're going to right there. So it's got a kind of cool sound. And then to make that sound more interesting, he palm mutes once, and then again. So it's 1 and 2 and 3. So on beat 3, you're up there on the 5 and the 7. So again, it's 1 and 2 and 3. And as soon as I play 3, then I got to get off of that octave and then jump on that 3rd finger to push that bend, and then catch the unison there. So he does that 3 times in a row. So here it goes. I may have played that 4, but on the 4th measure there, he has this little thing where he just plays the 2 7s together, and then he jumps down to that, and then he plays the bend again. So it's. And then he plays the next 3 measures, the same as the first 3 measures in the coda, and that's it. So it's. And that's the coda.